Now, don't tell me that you have no experience of doing something simply because it has to be done. What will happen tomorrow morning when the alarm clock rings? You get up because you have to. How many of you, when the alarm rings, are going to say, forget it, I just don't feel like getting up today. It's not going to work. You get up because you have to. And then you report to your assigned post, either at the workplace or the university, and you have to accept dictation from others. How many of you just go to your job and announce to your superiors, well, I got my own ideas. I think I'll be doing things my way this week. That should be quite a relief to you, all of you superiors, because I'm not going to ask you what to do, and I don't care anyway. Now, how long will you last at your workplace? How many of you go to university with that kind of mentality? Just announce to your professors that I think I'll be designing my own curriculum. And I think I'll be grading myself also. I once took a course like that at Yale, though, I must confess. One professor in philosophy department was making an experiment that it was called the philosophy of the self. That was the name of the course. And so he decided that all the students could grade themselves. So when I heard that this was the way the course was going to be, that you could give yourself your own grade, I immediately told all my friends. I spread the word. Never mind what your major is, never mind what your concentration is, you got to take this course, the philosophy of the self, because you can give yourself your own grade. So all my friends, like 30 of us, piled into the classroom. The professor of philosophy was like, wow, philosophy's really getting popular these days. No one's ever been interested in my courses before. Now the whole room was full. And we would sit in front of him, and smile. Yes, smile. Very deep point, profound. And then, of course, we were just waiting for the time when the course would be over, when he would say, "All right, students, now grade yourself on what you think your understanding of the self is." And of course, my friends and I all wrote, I deserve an honors, the topmost grade, because I just wrote because I know this and I know that and so on and so forth. I just wrote down some lyrics from some songs, And, so I asked for the top grade. I got it. So did my friends. But that was an experiment. It was a short-lived experiment. Obviously, after a while, the university staff overseers, noticed that in this particular course, the professor had given, 30 honors. They wonder what's going on. But anyway, you'll never see that kind of situation normally. You have to submit to the injunctions of others. Therefore, why should you feel uncomfortable when Krishna gives you a bit of an injunction? Yagyarta karma no nyatra. Work done as a sacrifice for Vishnu has to be rewarded. Why do we get a little uneasy? Actually, when you sing Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari, Gopi Jana Vallabha Gita Bharadari, you're glorifying the work-free atmosphere of Vrindavan. Krishna, the cowherd men, the cowherd ladies, cowherd boys, cowherd girls, they seem to be engaged in village agricultural work. But no, everything is just directly connected to Krishna's pleasure. Everyone and everything is 100% attracted to Krishna. Krishna never works. And his associates, they don't work either. They just do things that directly give pleasure to Krishna 100%. So that is the ideal. That's the topmost portion of existence in the spiritual world. What can we do in the material world? Yes, we have these bodies. We have to maintain the bodies. There's no controversy about that. I remember once Srila Prabhupada was explaining about how there's no need for people to work so hard simply to maintain themselves. There's so much more important things to be done with the human form of life. And so someone challenged, well, Swami, if everyone lived like you all and did like you all, what would happen to the world? What was Srila Prabhupada's response? Don't worry, there's always going to be some fools who will carry on.